So I'm preparing to make some other videos today. It's supposed to be pouring rain here. I don't know, at some point I had been considering going out here to see what I could get done before it rains, but the weather keeps changing, the report, and I just don't think I want to get started on anything. I want to do that corner there next, just to get it done. That way the whole front yard is done, and then I can move on to the rest of the side over there, and the back, and everything else that I told myself I wasn't going to do. But I have to do it. So in addition to everything else that you guys know that I'm doing, there's another area of concern that I'm considering doing something with. And that would be the area back here that divides my yard from the neighbor's yard behind me. Not that there's any problem there at all, but I don't know, I like things to be nice and clean cut. And one thing, looking at that big tree right there, you can see there's a big circle under there, and I always have problems with that tree when I'm trying to mow the backyard. I'm always fighting with the branches and everything. This stuff back here where you can see there's like 4 trees, that I really don't have a problem with. It's kind of questionable whether those are my trees or the neighbor's trees. Doesn't really matter to me either way, but for that purpose I probably won't do anything with that area back there. But this tree here and this little one over here, those I am considering doing something with. At least cutting some of these branches up by maybe about 3-4 feet, maybe even a little bit more. I don't know, that takes away the privacy factor of that. But if I would cut those branches up and then at least cut the circle around the bottom so that it was more defined, even if I didn't put any kind of mulch or anything in there, because I mean there are pine needles falling down in there all the time, there's pine cones. There's really no reason to mulch under it, but if I would give it a more defined circle under it, it would be much nicer to look at. Same thing with the little tree over here. Not that I would need to cut off any branches of that, but if I'd give it a more defined circle, then that would be great. I might even be able to do a little bit of something over here and kind of just join it in. I don't know, I'd have to think about that. And, you know, Marion really doesn't care what I do out here. She's not out here saying, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, I want it to look much better. But another factor that's kind of driving me to do something with that area over there is that these windows right back here go right into the room that she sits in and works in a lot and makes her videos and edits. So my thought is, wouldn't it be nice if while she's sitting right here working, she's able to look out the window and see something that looks nicer than that. Not that it looks bad or that she cares, but it could look nicer. And I know, I'm giving myself a lot more work that's probably unnecessary. But the thing is that when I stop one project and I start another, and I start working outside or around the house, then my mind transitions to that and my focus transitions to everything I'm doing around the house and outside with the landscaping. So that's where I start thinking. That's where I start thinking, oh, this could look nicer, we could do this, we could do that. And I start piling up the workload for myself. But you know what? I didn't buy a house so that it could sit here and just get all overgrown and look like this. So, and I know this is the worst thing to ever do on YouTube, but you guys tell me what you think I should do. You guys tell me what you think I should do about that area down there. Should I make it look nicer or should I just leave it be? And once I read all you guys' comments, I'll do exactly what I decide to do on my own. No, I'm just kidding. I love to read your comments, and I love to read about what you think that I should do here or there, or what would work better. Some of these things I don't even think of on my own, so you guys help me with stuff like that. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think that I should do with that back area there. I personally think it needs to look better, but I also know that it would take a lot more work.